Hello, everyone. Good evening. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, whether it's virtual or you're in the area. Thank you so much for being here. We greatly appreciate it. Tonight, I'm going to be your host. My name is Lisa Ransom, and I'm the manager for the Neighborhood Services Office. We are located here in the downtown area of Jacksonville, Florida, and we are going to present to you all of our neighbors and friends that have been working so hard. Last year, 2019, we had projects and cleanups and various types of activities in our communities. We're going strong, and we are going to acknowledge all of our volunteers this evening. This is the inaugural Neighborhood Award Program 2020. Thank you again for being with us tonight. Before we get too far into it, I would like you all to sign in as your neighborhood organization, your name and your neighborhood organization. And the reason for that is because we have a fabulous door prize. Hold on one moment. This is the door prize. It is full of goodies for your neighborhood that you can share. Thank you. And we would like to give that away to the organization that has the most people registered and stays the longest. Remember now, you have to stay live, no frozen face, and no cartoon characters. We want to see you. And thank you for being here. So who do we have here tonight? What neighborhood organizations are here? As soon as I find out, I will shout out your organization. Before we get started into our awards and recipients, I would like to introduce you to the leader of our department. And we are going to hear from our leader, that Mr. Brian Mosier, and we'll also hear words from the operations director, Ms. Chiquita Moore. We're going to welcome Brian.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lisa, for inviting me to the inaugural meeting and what has to be the first ever virtual neighborhood awards meeting. Neighborhoods Department theme this year was Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Make it a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We went back to our childhood and focused on what it really means to be a good neighbor. As the Neighborhoods Department, we fully understand the importance of being good neighbors and having good neighborhoods out there. So as we gather to recognize your efforts this year throughout the community, I just wanted to say thank you for your commitment and your dedication to your neighborhood and to the city of Jacksonville. It's been published a lot, but we are and we must remain one city and one Jacksonville. So thank you again for everything that you do throughout the year. I know it's hard work and you get very little recognition, but tonight we want to celebrate you. Thank you very much.
Good evening. I'm Chiquita Moore, the Operations Director for the City of Jacksonville Neighborhoods Department. I just want to take a brief moment to welcome and thank each of you for your active participation today and every day. Without you, our great city would not be, because it takes a village. And I must admit that we have a strong, committed village, you. So again, welcome, and I hope that you enjoy the program that our Neighborhood Services Office team has so diligently put together for you this evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mosier and Ms. Moore, for those kind words. Make it a beautiful day in your neighborhood. So I hear we have Deer Creek, San Mateo, Murray Hill, Eagle Bend, North Riverside. So far, so good. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you being here tonight. Speaking of neighborhoods, where is your neighborhood? Did you know that the city of Jacksonville is 840 square miles large? We are the largest contiguous city in the continental United States, not including Alaska and Hawaii. We are huge. And at the last census count, we were around 900,000. So we're probably about 1 million or so now. And so in order to really understand each part of our community, we have broken down the city into geographical areas. If you look at the screen, you'll see numbers and you'll also see names of the geographical areas. Some people call them CPAC districts, some people call them planning districts, but in any case, you may hear either one of those terms tonight. So just to familiarize you with those terms, look at the screen, you have the map for reference, and you can always call us if you have any questions, but we go by Planning District 1, sometimes we say Urban Core, and then there's Arlington, there's the Southeast, Southwest, Northwest, and North districts. We also have a 7th. It's called Baldwin and the Beaches. And so we will be recognizing volunteers all over our city. It's great to work with communities, and the organization or the division that works with our communities is called Neighborhood Services Office. And that's the team that I work with. I work with great people, and we are in the community. You may have seen us last year in Art Walk or some of your community activities. There's Michelle, Rosemary, Dan, Gloria, and myself. We are the Neighborhood Services Office. If you have any questions and if you would like to start a neighborhood organization in your community, give us a call, 255-8250. We have materials, we have trainings, and because we're the city of Jacksonville, it's all free. So we are happy to serve you, and we're looking forward to doing that. Once some of these difficult times are moved forward, we also have organizations called Citizen Planning Advisory Committees, and we can always accommodate you in one of those. So we appreciate you. Right now, we would like to have a person that works with us come to talk to you. Sometimes this particular person does a lot of activities in the community, and he goes to the beach a lot. He says that he gives away free supplies. I don't know who gives away free supplies these days, but all I know is I've heard that he goes to some pretty dirty places. Oh, there he is. Oh, hold on. It's Dan Durbick. Welcome, Dan. And he's going to tell you about cleaning up your community.
Thank you, Lisa. Clean It Up, Green It Up is a program in a neighborhood services office that helps improve the quality of life in Jacksonville. We do this through the Keep Jacksonville Beautiful Commission and volunteer-driven neighborhood and countywide cleanups and beautification project. Let's take a look at some of these activities.
You can take a bucket and put your bag inside the bucket.
When we're up here at the park and we see litter, it just really kind of gets all over us because we want to keep our neighborhood clean. And so, you know, the grandkids and I came out today just to kind of clean up our neighborhood and make it a safe place.
Why is that so important?
Because people litter and it can destroy our community.
How do you feel when you see like garbage on the basketball court or stuff like that? How does that make you feel?
Kinda bad.
Why?
Because I don't like when people litter on our community.
It's so important because we need to protect the wildlife. We need to protect our coastlines and even our parks so that our kids play in. You know, some people, as much as we love to pick up, you know, we want to try and be good. People leave their trash, and it's just a good thing to help try and keep everything beautiful.
Every great downtown needs a community behind it, and so it's great to see so many people out here today helping clean up. You know, the city does a fantastic job of maintaining the Riverwalk, but you know, we need everyone's help to make sure it's really cleaned up every day.
It makes me feel bad for the environment and also for people who work on the park, mainly because their job is to keep the park clean, and some people are just making their job a lot harder. It makes me feel weird because, like, why do people just throw all this trash out? Like, what's the reason?
Don't you just love that? The folks in that video are among more than 5,700 people who last year donated about 13,000 hours to pick up more than 44 tons of trash around Duval County. Those efforts saved the city, believe it or not, over $350,000. You know, it's easy to get involved in improving your community. Here's how it works. You and your neighbors provide the elbow grease, and we'll provide the support, including a step-by-step cleanup kit to get you started, free cleanup supplies, and we'll even arrange to have the trash picked up. How cool is that? This afternoon, we're saluting some very special organizations and individuals who have devoted their time and energy last year to make their communities look better. Winners were chosen from our cleanup database, which tracks cleanup information provided by volunteers that do cleanup and beautification projects. Winners were determined by the number of events they did in their communities. Let's take a look at some of these winners. Our first award goes to Groundwork Jacksonville for cleanup activities in the Urban Core District. In 2019, the organization conducted 13 cleanups and recruited more than 300 volunteers. There are some of them up on the screen. Groundwork Jacksonville volunteers and staff picked up 3.61 tons of trash along the S-Line Trail, Hogan's Creek, and McCoy's Creek. They did a great job. Congratulations, Groundwork Jacksonville. You guys are amazing. Our second award goes to an individual who resides in the Greater Arlington Beaches District. Cliff Hardy is a retired software developer who moved to Jacksonville 4 years ago, and he's a really nice guy. He does one-person litter cleanups and helps neighbors beautify their yards. In 2019, Cliff conducted about a dozen cleanups in more than 24 hours to pick up over 400 pounds of litter. Looks a lot better. Way to go, Cliff. You really did a good job in your community. Thank you so much for doing that, my friend. Our next award goes to Pine Forest, the winner in the Southeast District. This enthusiastic group of volunteers not only picks up trash around their community, but conducts beautification projects such as tree plantings, installation of flower boxes in community areas, and maintenance of a community garden. Last year, 25 volunteers donated more than 144 hours during the year-long projects. They do great work. Thank you, Pine Forest. We just love what you've done. All right, our next award goes to IXIA, chapter of the Florida Native Plant Society for beautification efforts at Native Park 1 in the Southwest District. The society adopted Native Park 1 in the Riverside Avenue Area District in 2010 as part of the city's Adopt a Park program. You might be familiar with that. In 2019, 59 volunteers donated 125 hours to remove invasive plants and plant native species. Doesn't that garden look really good? They did a great job. So congratulations, Florida Native Plant Society. And I'd also like to shout out to the Romaines, who for years have been spearheading and doing an incredible job at not just that park, but Native Park 2 as well. Good job, you guys. All right, so moving right along, Northwest Jacksonville Community Development Corporation is the winner for its litter abatement efforts in Northwest District. As part of Northwest Jacksonville CDC's mission to create a better life for the community, the organization hosted regular cleanups in 2019. You can see some of them on the screen there. Last year, the organization's 295 volunteers donated 672 hours to pick up 3,320 pounds of trash. That is just amazing. So you are making a difference, Northwest Jacksonville CDC. And Mildred, we just love you guys. All right. So our next award is the San Mateo Neighborhood Association is our winner in the North District. In 2019, members of the San Mateo Neighborhood Association held regular monthly cleanups in the community, making their North Side neighborhood a better place to live. San Mateo conducted 11 cleanups, had 96 volunteers who donated 178 hours to pick up more than 2,000 pounds of trash. Donna and Lynn and Mr. and Mrs. Pickle did a great job. Thank you, San Mateo. Good job. All right. This next award is for the Beaches District, the Baldwin Beaches District. Beaches Go Green is a 2-year-old nonprofit organization whose goal is to create education and awareness around waste and its impact on the environment. That includes the impact of litter. In 2019, Beaches Go Green participated in several Keep Jacksonville Beautiful cleanups and conducted cleanups of their own. In fact, they provided more than 600 volunteers at our International Coastal Cleanup event in September of 2019. Their volunteers donated more than 1,000 hours to pick up 2.6 tons of trash. That's a lot of stuff, isn't it? So congratulations, our friends at Beaches Go Green. You do fantastic work. All right, moving along. Our final cleanup award is the Golden Grabber Award. Check out that Golden Grabber. This is the first year we're giving this award out, and we're sure that this is going to become one of the most coveted trophies. The award is presented to the organization or individual that did the most cleanups in Duval County in 2019. So with no further delay, drum roll please. The winner of the inaugural and soon to be coveted Golden Grabber Award goes to Beaches Go Green. Beaches Go Green was founded in 2018 by Anne Marie Moquin. She's that young lady with the pink cap on there. Beaches Go Green is a 501c3 nonprofit organization in Jacksonville Beach, whose goal is to create education and awareness around waste and its impact on the environment, especially single-use items that end up in the oceans. BGG partners with local organizations, including Keep Jacksonville Beautiful, to spread awareness and inspire change by engaging local communities in interactive activities. As mentioned a moment ago, the organization has created and supported multiple litter cleanups in the beaches, communities, and has participated in educational activities in local schools. Way to go, Anne Marie, and our friends at Beaches Go Green. Congratulations again to all of our winners. And for more information about getting your community involved, give us a call at 255-8250, or you can reach me on my cell at 219-7858. I'd love to work with you guys in helping you spruce up your community. Lisa, back to you.
Congratulations, everyone, especially to our Golden Grabber winner. There really is a Golden Grabber, so you'll be getting that. And there were a few pictures of us holding the Golden Grabber. I don't know. I think they got trashed. Get it? Trashed. Tough audience. So I want to shout out some of our people that have signed in. Thank you very much, Councilmember Salem. We appreciate you being with us tonight. Magnolia Garden is here. Pine Forest is here. Don't forget, everyone, sign in with your name and your neighborhood association, because there is a special door prize. We have Councilmember Ferraro's office's representative. That's Council District 2. We have Queens Harbor. We have Clearwater Oaks. We have the Arlington community is here. So thank you all for signing in and for coming into our virtual award program. We're not going to take up too much time, but we do have another series of awards to talk about. I just want to quote Mr. Rogers. He said, "It's our job to encourage each other to discover that uniqueness and to provide ways of helping to develop that expression." Some people are just really good getting people together to do all kinds of projects. And right now, you will definitely have an opportunity to see some of the wide variety of projects that have gone on in this community. Right now, I want to introduce you to Robert Ownby. He's with our Housing and Community Development Division, and he's going to come and tell you a little bit more about that.
All right, thank you, Lisa. My name is Robert Omby. I am the Housing Property Administrator for the Neighborhoods Department. And I'd like to tell you about an exciting grant opportunity called the Neighborhoods Matching Grants Program. The Neighborhood Matching Grant Program is a reimbursable grant program designed to help registered neighborhood organizations with external beautification projects and community enhancement projects. We can offer up to $5,000 in a reimbursable matching grant. This will be our 4th consecutive year offering this grant, and we have set aside $200,000 for this grant cycle. But in 2019, we had over 25 applicants apply for the Neighborhood Matching Grants Program. And it was with my pleasure to announce the top projects for each planning district. For the first planning district, for the urban core, I'd like to give a big round of applause to the Jacksonville Children's Chorus. The Jacksonville Children's Chorus provided a public art installation of a sculpture on the corner of North Newman and East Duval Street in the Cathedral District. This sculpture celebrates and exemplifies the great work that the Jacksonville Children's Chorus does. Let's give a big hand and a round of applause to the Jacksonville Children's Chorus. Our next award is going to go to the Valley at Hidden Hills for the Greater Arlington and Beaches District. Valley at Hidden Hills completed a beautification project at the entrance of their neighborhood at the Monument Road entrance. This beautification included a complete overhaul of the front entrance of their landscaping. They did such an awesome job. Great job, Valley at Hidden Hills. Our next award goes to St. Nicholas Area Preservation in the Southeast District. St. Nicholas Area Preservation made enhancements to a central spot in their neighborhood where 3 streets come together called Jolly Island. They removed overgrown and blighted vegetation and added native flowers to complement the live oaks, and also completed a masonry repairs to the existing traffic structure. St. Nicholas Area Preservation had over 62 volunteer hours that went into completing this project. Way to go, St. Nicholas Area Preservation. Next, I'd like to give a big round of applause to Hawks Pointe Homeowners Association in the Southwest District. Hawks Pointe completed a community park improvements that included the installation of a shade structure to their kids' playground, as well as the installation of a football and soccer goals so that their big open field could be best utilized. Hawks Pointe has been successfully utilizing the Neighborhoods Matching Grants Program year in, year out to complete upgrades to their community park. Congratulations to the Hawks Pointe Homeowners Association on a job well done. Moving on, I'd like to give a big round of applause to Crystal Creek Property Owners Association in the Northwest District. Crystal Creek made a series of enhancements to their Red Bird Community Pond. They installed benches, trash cans, and gazebos for the benefit of their homeowners. They enhanced a once blighted and underutilized area to the benefit of their community. Nice work, Crystal Creek. Way to go, good job. And lastly, I'd like to give a big round of applause to Amelia View Homeowners Association in the North District. Amelia View Homeowners Association, their project consists of repairing and replacing landscaping, lighting, electrical circuits, irrigation, and signage on the front entrance of their neighborhood. Big congratulations to the Amelia View Homeowners Association. So if you'd like to know more information about the Neighborhood Matching Grants Program, you can contact my office at 255-8283, or you can reach out to anyone in the Neighborhood Services office and they'll give you my information. Thank you. Back to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Robert. We appreciate that. So we know that there are cleanups you can do. We know that there's a matching grant program. So hopefully you find something that your neighborhood can join in and work on. For now, we would like to continue with the program and talk about something a little bit different. We have volunteers that help us throughout the city, but especially when we have small furry things that really can't help themselves. They can't communicate, can't tell us when they're hurt or when they're sad, and especially when they get lost. We have the Animal Care Protective Services Division that handles a lot of those issues. And we're going to hear from the division chief, Jennifer Walters, and she's going to describe for us how you can help us help our little furry friends.
Good evening, volunteers and community members. I just wanted to take a few minutes to express my gratitude and appreciation of the service and dedication that you provide to our neighborhoods throughout the community. Without your dedication and your support, we certainly wouldn't be one city, one Jacksonville. For those of you that aren't familiar with Animal Care and Protective Services, we are the municipal shelter for the City of Jacksonville and provide care, resources, and support for more than 10,000 animals each year. At the same time, we respond to more than 30,000 calls for service each year. From lost pets in the community to somebody looking to adopt a pet, we're the people that you call, and we're here to help and respond. As a division of the City of Jacksonville that relies heavily on volunteers, we certainly have firsthand knowledge of the support and the dedication and the impact that your service makes on our community. Each year, as we take care of those more than 10,000 animals, our volunteers provide assistance and log more than 19,000 hours of volunteer hours and love each year. Our volunteers provide individual attention to the animals residing in our shelter, as well as provide enrichment, dog walks, cat cuddling, and even the occasional bunny care for the animals in our shelter. Our staffing does not allow us to provide that individual care. So without our volunteers, every single one of those 19,000 hours goes towards that individual attention that truly increases the quality of life that the animals experience while they're in our care. With the holidays quickly approaching, I wanted to tell you a little bit about one of our favorite holiday traditions at Animal Care and Protective Services. This holiday tradition, called Secret Santa, would not be possible without our volunteers. Each holiday season, a small group of volunteers get together and engage the community in a supply drive that provides a special personalized gift for every single animal residing in our shelter during the holiday season. Donors that choose to be a Secret Santa for the pets in our care shop for a personalized gift for each one of those animals. They even have the option to schedule an appointment with our volunteer staff to deliver that pet its gift in person. It's a great family activity because our children can see the benefit that their support and their loyalty to the pets in our community have on the animals residing in our shelter. And we've experienced repeat families every single year that come back and make it their own family tradition as well. Again, this wouldn't be possible without our dedicated volunteers, and they truly make the holiday time a special time for the animals that are residing in our shelter. Another great tradition that happens at Animal Care and Protective Services every year on holidays is a special home-cooked holiday meal for the pets in the shelter. Our shelter is staffed 365 days a year, so volunteers are welcome to spend their holidays, their weekends, their evenings, and their mornings with our animals. And what they do is they provide a home-cooked meal. So they get together, they cook a great meal for the animals, and on each holiday, they deliver those meals so each animal gets a special treat for the holiday. We're always in need of additional service and help from volunteers. 19,000 hours seems like a lot, but there's always room for more. Each and every hour that a volunteer spends in our shelter is time that an animal gets with a person that they wouldn't have otherwise. If you're interested in rolling up your sleeves, getting dirty, walking some dogs, petting some kitties, maybe scooping a few litter boxes, we can certainly use your help. To contact our volunteer manager, just email acpsvolunteers@coj.net. We certainly look forward to having new members on our team, and I am truly looking forward to the impact that your service has on our community in the upcoming year. So from myself and all the animals in our community and at Animal Care and Protective Services, thank you so very much for your dedication and service to our community. We need you, we love you, and the animals will pay you with never-ending tail wags, puppy kisses, and some kitty purrs.
Hi again. Oh my gosh, don't you just want a little furry kitty? I know I do, so I'm gonna volunteer. Thank you so much again, Councilmember Salem and Councilmember Ferrara. I know I've logged in, and so have about 50 people and organizations. Please sign in as your neighborhood organization. We have this amazing door prizes in this package for the organization that has the most members logged in. But you have to log in your name and your organization so we know who you are. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. And now we're going to take a few minutes of intermission. Please enjoy the photographs of our beautiful city. Thank you. welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those photographs. Guess who took them? Anyway, right now we are going to introduce you to two members of the team, Rosemary Wesolowski and Michelle Godwin-Ware, who are going to talk about our CPAC chairs for 2019. 6 individuals that put in a lot of time and a lot of effort. And here's Rosemary to tell you a little bit more.
Hi, again, my name is Rosemary, and I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce you to the Citizens Planning Advisory Committee, or the CPACs as we like to call them. Our CPAC meetings, just as a note, our CPAC meetings are open to the public, and any interested person is invited to attend. If you would like to be a voting member, though, that is through an appointment process through nomination. To better explain the CPACs, I'd like to share a video with you from our 25th anniversary of the CPAC. I think this video captures the true essence and the purpose of the CPACs. If we could see the video, please.
I first learned of the Southeast CPAC back around 9 years ago, and I attended my first meeting, and I walked away thinking, what a hidden gem these CPACs are. You, as a member of CPAC, you have an opportunity to ask questions, share your concerns, provide ideas, and provide this dialogue between city government and you.
The stronger our neighborhoods, the stronger our city. As your mayor, I seek to better connect city government to citizens and their needs. That's why I conduct community walks throughout this city. It's why I reestablished the neighborhood department, and that's why I fight each and every day for one city, one Jacksonville.
CPAC stands for Citizens Planning Advisory Committee, and the City of Jacksonville has over 500 neighborhoods. And these 500 neighborhoods are broken into 6 areas, each one having its own CPAC.
This is a place where you get information that you may not hear put out to the public until it's almost too late. So it's a good way to stay informed, and as I said earlier, it's a good way to be heard. This is my first year as CPAC chair, and the most important aspect of the Northwest CPAC is that the people are heard. The people of the North Side, being the districts 8, 9, and 10, are very passionate about their neighborhoods. They are very concerned about what happens in their neighborhoods, and they need to be heard, and they need to know that their concerns are being heard and that there's action being taken on their issues. My father was involved in city government for a little while. So as I don't want to say kid, but maybe as a teenager, I remember him wanting to do things and wanting to be involved, and he just didn't know how. CPACs provide an avenue for anyone and everyone to be involved in what's happening in their neighborhood.
Individuals who attend, they learn about proposed zoning changes in their neighborhoods. They know from a Florida DOT representative what construction is happening in their neighborhoods. And those things are important because it could change the way you live, the routes to work you take, and by you being better informed, you are a more active citizen.
With this being the 25th year and knowing about how the CPACs were established by former Mayor Ed Austin, I love the fact that I'm a part of Jacksonville's history. I love the fact that there's a record being taken, and I get to hear the concerns of citizens. I get to know more about our different districts. So I would say, don't think that you don't have enough time, and don't think that what you think is important isn't important to other people.
And if every person who lives in this city knew that there were CPACs in their areas that could help them better know what's happening in their own communities, I think the CPACs would be attended by hundreds, if not thousands of people. And that is the one thing that I would wish that everybody in this community knew that these CPACs exist and the value that they provide.
I want to emphasize that all of the CPAC chairs, the CPAC members are volunteers. We appreciate their commitment to their communities and our city. Their contributions are priceless. Thank you. Without further ado, it is my honor to announce the first CPAC Chair Award recipient in the Urban Core CPAC District, or District 1. This is Michelle Tapuni. Michelle attended the Urban Core CPAC for a number of years before she joined the Urban Core CPAC in 2015. The members of the Urban Core CPAC were lucky enough to have Michelle serve as CPAC Chair in 2017, 2018, and 2019. Michelle's commitment to the Urban Core District in our city can be seen through a wide variety of programs and causes that she volunteers for. The Urban Core is a better place to live and play because of Michelle's involvement and commitment. Thank you, Michelle. It's my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the CPAC Chair Award recipient in the Greater Arlington Beaches CPAC, or District 2, Dr. Ramsey Salem. This native son of Jacksonville started his civic volunteerism during the early onset of CPAC's conception and has stayed committed through all of these years. Dr. Salem has graciously served as CPAC Chair in 2017, 2018, and 2019. Through his CPAC leadership, many have had their concerns heard and their questions answered. All of the communities in the Greater Arlington Beaches, thank you for your many years of dedication and service. Thank you very much, Dr. Salem. It is my delight to introduce to you CPAC Chair Award recipient in the Southeast District, or District 3, Carol D'Onofrio. Carol became a member of the Southeast CPAC in 2012 and quickly became a vital member of this CPAC. Carol has served as CPAC Chair in 2019 and is currently the 2020 Chair. As the Southeast CPAC Chair, many communities in the Southeast have benefited through her commitment, dedication, and follow-through, especially those with land use and zoning issues. Carol, we thank you for all that you do and your dynamic leadership. It is now my privilege to introduce to you one of my esteemed colleagues, Michelle Godwin-Ware, and she is going to present the awards for the next 3 CPACs that she gets to work with.
Thank you, Rosemary. I've had an awesome time working with my 3 CPAC chairs. Each chair possesses unique leadership qualities and leads their CPACs according to what is needed in their community. I am honored to introduce our 2019 Southwest CPAC Chair, Shirley Lowry. Shirley joined the Southwest CPAC in 2011 and has held the position of chair since 2019, or in 2019. Shirley is a warm-hearted leader who has been involved in her community for many years, making her a valuable contributor to the Southwest CPAC. Shirley encourages residents throughout Planning District 4 to attend CPAC meetings so they can build important partnerships and become involved in their communities in a positive way. Thank you, Shirley, for your time and dedication to Planning District 4. Next, I am pleased to introduce to you our 2019 Northwest CPAC Chair, Tyrona Clark Murray. Tyrona is a Cum University graduate who joined us in the Northwest CPAC in 2015. Tyrona accepted the role of CPAC Chair in 2018, and over a short number of years has become a respected leader for the Northwest CPAC. Tyrona has shown exceptional leadership skills and has been a wonderful CPAC chair who always promotes fairness and works to ensure that everyone in Planning District 5 is educated, heard, and she is sure to report items that need attention within the Northwest Planning District. Thank you, Tyrona, for doing such a tremendous job in making sure Planning District 5 is heard. Last but not least, I'm thrilled to introduce to you 2019's North CPAC Chair Award recipient, Mike Getchell. Mike joined the Northwest CPAC in 2000, taking on the role as CPAC Chair 3 different times, and each time he served three-year terms. Mike is a passionate leader who believes in being hand-on. Mike interacts within his community in various ways, such as visiting areas of concern for his community and relaying those concerns back to the city departments, as well as participating in neighborhood cleanups throughout the north side of Jacksonville. Thank you, Mike, for your dedication to Planning District 6. We are made to live and work with others to build a positive community. And I can say that our CPACs and our CPAC chairs play an important role in doing this by supporting their neighborhoods and their city of Jacksonville. With that, I would like to bring Dan Durk back to introduce to you another outstanding community leader.
Thank you, Michelle. It is my honor to present this award to Chris Buckley, former chair of Keep Jacksonville Beautiful. Chris has been a member of KJB for 13 years. The last 10, she served as chair. Under Chris's tireless, dedicated, and committed leadership, KJB can point to several successes: an increase in the number of community engagement projects, such as a rain barrel program in partnership with JEA that benefited dozens of local schools in their water conservation efforts, an expansion of the popular America Recycles Day event from 1 location to 2, and greater community awareness of KJB's events and activities. These are just a few of the things that KJB has been able to do under Chris's long and successful watch. Chris, we salute you for all you do for Jacksonville, and we love you. Thank you, Chris. Lisa, back to you.
Thank you, Dan. We appreciate all of our volunteers, especially our CPAC chairs and our KJB chair, for the amount of time and energy, blood, sweat, and tears that they pour into their communities, and their passion that they use, and the skill set that they have to help to make our community so much better. Thank you again. We greatly appreciate all of you. We would like you to stay with us as we go through the next series of awards. And I know there's so many of you that are waiting, and hopefully you won't be disappointed. Right now, we would like to go through all of our award recipients for the 2020 Neighborhood Awards. We're going to begin with Rosemary as she comes to describe some of those awards, and we're going to get started as we move through. And then at the end of that, we will talk about the door prize and some other information. So please stay with us. Rosemary?
Well, it's my honor to share. I'm going to start with the awards in the Urban Core District. In the Urban Core, they have been very, very busy. In 2019, Second Mile Ministry hosted their annual Family Fall Festival. This event needed approximately 100 volunteers to make this huge event such a success. Over 800 local neighbors attended. Many were from the Brentwood community. This family-friendly event is truly a gift. Thank you, Second Mile Ministry, for this beloved community event. The Springfield Preservation and Revitalization Council, or SPAR Council, has left their mark on Springfield in many ways. This time they went above and beyond to gift Springfield and our city with a permanent piece of public art. This beautiful mosaic was created to celebrate Springfield's 150th anniversary and to share some of its vibrant history. The next time you're driving north on Main Street, please swing by and see this lovely piece of art at 1055 Main Street. Congratulations, Springfield. You're looking great at 150. Next, I'd like to recognize a former Keep Jacksonville Beautiful Award winner for their continued commitment to the community. Youth workforce has been busy keeping our neighborhoods clean and vibrant for all. Their time and energy makes such a big difference. Youth workforce, you are an inspiration to all of us, and thank you for all that you do. In the Greater Arlington Beaches District, our neighbors in Hickory Creek community have been busy working to keep their community high and dry. Their work on the stormwater and drainage system is vital to their community. Thank you so much for this much needed infrastructure update. Speaking of Arlington, many of us know Arlington for its rich history, shopping, and dining. But Arlington is also has one of the most largest concentration of documented mid-century modern homes in the United States. In 2019, Old Arlington Inc. hosted their 5th annual Mid, Mod, and More home tour and opened the front doors to 8 beautiful Arlington homes. The styles and the types of homes showcase the diversity of our Arlington neighborhoods. This 2-day event drew visitors from all over the city and actually a few visitors from out of state. Thank you for rolling out the welcome mat, Old Arlington Inc. In the Southeast District, our neighbors at ARC Jacksonville Village has partnered with a number of local businesses to start a community garden. Our neighbors at the ARC Villages rolled up their sleeves and started planting, watering, weeding, and finally harvesting their own vegetables. I must say they were very successful in growing a large variety of delicious and healthy vegetables. Way to go. We hope you invite us to dinner one night soon. Our neighbors in the villages of Mandarin also completed a much needed infrastructure project. Let it be noted that since their bulkhead has been reinforced, it has prevented the neighborhood and Rickey Road from flooding. This is especially important during our months of heavy rains, and we thank the villages of Mandarin for this much needed community repair. Michelle, will you please introduce the neighborhood award winners in your districts?
Thank you very much, Rosemary. It'd be my honor. I love my districts. So with that being said, we would like to recognize Murray Hill Preservation Association for their mid-monthly Murray Hill Park cleanups. In 2018, monthly cleanups were started because Murray Hill residents were fed up with the trash and the vandalism that was taking place at their neighborhood park. The residents, as well as the business owners in the neighborhood, partnered together to take necessary measures to make sure their neighborhood parks are clean. Murray Hill volunteers are graciously fed and hydrated by various businesses within the Murray Hill neighborhood. Because of Murray Hill's efforts, vandalism and trash accumulation at the park has decreased and has allowed the volunteers to move further out into their area and neighborhoods to pursue more cleanups. Murray Hill's goal is to keep their park safe and clean for all children to enjoy and to encourage a sense of pride for their park. Thank you, Murray Hill, for your time, commitment to your neighborhood. Next, I would like to introduce and recognize Magnolia Gardens Community Development Corporation for their annual Health Resource Fair and Community Reunion. Way to step it out, Magnolia Gardens. Magnolia Gardens CDC is a small grassroots organization that was formed in 2007. Volunteers support their community by putting on social events, assisting with minor home repairs for seniors, providing food baskets for holidays, as well as supporting their neighborhood schools and those neighborhoods who have lost their loved ones. Over the past 14 years, the Magnolia Gardens has brought their community together to host health resource fairs and community reunions And like I said, they like to step it out. Each year, the event draws over 300 people from all over Jacksonville and various parts of the United States. Thank you, Magnolia Gardens CDC, for your dedication and service to your community. Next, we have Renewed Community Initiative, and they have performed a neighborhood beautification project. Renewed Community is a community association who began serving as an advocate for all neighborhoods in 2016. Renewed Community believes that small changes make a big difference. Renewed Community Initiative focuses on installing pride and beauty in the community. This organization has partnered with various organizations to assist them with accomplishing their goal of introducing public art into the community, as well as enhancing public park spaces, bringing joy and beauty into their neighborhood. Thank you, Renewed Community, for your dedication to bring such pride and splendor to the community. Next, on the north side, we have Eagle Bend Island, and we would like to recognize them for their trap, neuter, release program. Eagle Bend began their trap, neuter, release venture in 2018 because of the boom in the community's population of cats, and cats were being dropped off on the island. Eagle Bend's Island TNR volunteers secured traps, worked with neighbors who were familiar with the cat colonies in the city of Jacksonville and other TNT or TNR programs in order to ensure they were successful in getting their feline friends vaccinated and neutered in order to reduce the population of kittens on the island. The project was a success because of the dedication of the volunteers and the cooperation of the neighbors. To date, 50 cats have been trapped and half of those cats have been socialized and adopted. Thank you, Eagle Bend, for being such a committed and compassionate community. Next, we would like to recognize San Mateo neighborhood. San Mateo, you guys have been busy for their neighborhood cleanup and beautification. San Mateo Neighborhood Inc. is a neighborhood association that began in 2019, and they have accomplished lots with a short amount of time. San Mateo, they take pride in having multi-generations residing in their community. The purpose of the neighborhood cleanups are to reduce crime and to eliminate blight and in turn maintains and enhances the beauty and safety of the San Mateo neighborhood. This project has been successful due to the partnerships built with residents, neighborhood businesses, and the city of Jacksonville. San Mateo's volunteers have shown their pride, drive, love, and dedication to their community by putting in the time and energy to maintain their neighborhood. Thank you, San Mateo, for your willingness to take care of your neighborhood. We would like to thank each of our 2019 Neighborhood Award recipients for being amazing examples to our community and for unselfishly giving their time and energy to each of their neighborhoods. And back to you, Lisa.
Good evening again, it's me. So as we're wrapping up, I just want to say again, thank you to all of our award recipients, all of our volunteers, and our dedicated communities. Thank you so much. You're probably wondering why I have this microphone. So I'm going to read you a poem by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Mr. Longfellow was born in 1802, and he wrote this poem about being kind-hearted. Kind hearts are gardens, kind words are the roots, kind thoughts are flowers, and kind deeds are the fruits. Take care of your garden and keep out the weeds. Fill it with sunshine, kind words, and kind deeds. Kindness is the underlying fertilizer for all of the hard work for all of these winners. We want to thank you, commend you, and salute you once again, all of our volunteers for 2019. Please look out for our award, for our application for the next year's awards, and we look forward to meeting you after the pandemic when we can all safely get together. In the meantime, we do have a winner for tonight's door prize. And congratulations, Murray Hill. Woo! Congratulations. And just so you know, if things had gone a different way, we would be having a reception with some cake and punch and cookies. So I wanted to make it festive and have my microphone. They're laughing at me. Yes, we will have food, cake and cookies, balloons too. Thank you, everybody. I would like to thank the team, Dan, Michelle, Gloria, they're all here. We are Chiquita, Evan, we're all here. We're socially distanced and they are wearing masks, but thank you so much. They are awesome. And I'm wishing you, I guess, a safe trip to the fridge. I don't know. Take care, y'all. See you next year. Bye.